Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. If you're watching this on replay, you may want to fast forward maybe a minute or two. I'm just working some things on this side so that I can make sure I can see what you all see, right? So I can see what you all see. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting there. Thank you for your patience. Oh, here we are. All right. I pray that you all had a fantastic day. I pray that you made the most of your day. Join me. I'm gonna get to it, y'all. Hold on. Okay. All righty. Okay. So I pray that you all have had a fantastic day. I pray that your families are well. I pray that you made the most of your day. I pray that although your day may have not been amazing, and if you would share with me just how amazing your day has been or your day was. And here's the thing that I want to share, even with before I get into the content on tonight, regardless of how your day went or even how it started. One of the things that I do, can I share this with you? And I'm going to tell y'all who I am in a minute for those of you all who do not know. But one of the things that I always do, because real moment, truth moment, let me just say this. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Hello, y'all. My name is Dr. JaNee Mobley. I'm affectionately known as Dr. JaNee. Good evening. And I help professional women who lack focus and fulfillment achieve self-confidence and self-awareness so that they have the boldness to go for it and walk in their mandate. If you have not already, do me the favor of sharing this live and with about 2 or 3 people. Make sure you share. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, right? So tonight we're going to talk about ways to shift your mindset. So before I get into that content, I want to share this with you all. My day started out a little bit different. I went into work and I was just feeling some kind of way. Before I went into work, because I didn't even go in this way. And this is one of the things that I do that always, I don't care where I am. What shifts me is, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Again, you all share. Is I always shift to a place of gratitude. A lot of the times when you're going through something, and again, we have not gotten to the content, and I'm going to get into it shortly. A lot of times we get into funks, you get into moods, you may not feel like doing something. Life may not be going the way that you want it to go. Life may be lifing, as they say. But regardless, somebody may have said something to you that really just rubbed you the wrong way. But one of the things, and you may not be where you want to be right now in life. How many of you all just know that there's more for you? Like, you know that where you are right now is not your end. How many of you all know that? Just drop a me in the comments. How many of you all know that where you are right now is just not your end? Like, you know that life has to be better than this. If you're commenting, forgive me, I cannot see all of them, okay? But I want to speak to those of you all who know that there's more for you and you are just kind of over where you are right now. The moment that you feel that way, shift to a place of gratitude. It's something about it. Gratitude is so powerful. And I know people say this and people say it so much that it becomes passive to the hearer. But I want you to understand the power of gratitude. Gratitude is just merely being thankful. And there's something about presenting yourself as being thankful. It is a mindset of abundance. Abundance is there is no lack. There are no limits of the opportunities or the things that I can have in life that are amazing. So when you shift to a place of gratitude and thankfulness, it reminds you, it helps you to focus. Good evening. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and share this with about two or three people, right? It makes you realize that you lack nothing. You may not feel loved. You may not feel appreciated. But when you shift to a place of gratitude, it opens you up to just how much love is in your life, just how much you are appreciated. But you have to shift. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. You have to always shift to a place of gratitude, because when you are grateful, it makes you realize that I have so much more than I realize I have right now. See, when you get into funks, when you get into a place of discouragement, you can get stagnant and stay there. But when you decide that I'm going to be grateful, I'm grateful I have this. I'm grateful that I may not have everything I want right now and everyone I want right now. I may not have every opportunity that I desire right now. But what I do have is this. What I do have is this, and I'm grateful for it. What I do have is this. And even as a believer of Jesus Christ, when we position, thank you. I think I got this from, where did I get this from? Ross, right? When you position yourself from a place of gratitude as a believer of Jesus Christ, when somebody tells you thank you, you feel appreciated. It makes you want to give more to them. And I likened God in that same way. When we're grateful for what we have, it, in my mind, it makes God want to give us more of it because we're appreciative of it. So I just had to start that in this way. So again, for those of you all who do not know me, my name is Dr. JaNee Mobley. I'm affectionately known as Dr. JaNee, and I help professional women who lack focus and fulfillment achieve self-confidence and success, and showing them strategies to have the ability to go for it. So how many of you all are really, really ready to go for a lot of things in this season? How many of you all, drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to go for it, or type in go for it, right? If you know you're ready to go for more opportunities, go for greater relationships, go for things that you just thought that you weren't qualified for, right? Drop it in the comments, type in go for it. So tonight we're going to talk about ways for you to shift your mindset. Ways for you to shift your mindset. And mindset is so powerful. I'm going to give you the definition and the revelation that I got about mindset. So mindset is a compound word. And we know that compound word, based on what we learned in elementary school, are two words that can be used separately but are sandwiched together. We have mind and then we have set. Your mind is the positioning of your thinking. It is what you hope. It is what you believe. It is what you know to be true based upon where you are. A set is a place or a position. So a set is I'm sitting here right now. I'm set here, right? I can get up and I can move. So a set is a position or a place. So when you put mind and set together, mindset is really the positioning or the place of your thinking. It is the positioning or the place of what you know to be true. So a lot of the times people are seeking more money, more opportunities. I want a greater job. How many of you all want a greater job? You want to make more money. You want to have greater clients. When the key is people are going after the thing when they should be pursuing and shifting their way of thinking. They should be getting a greater awareness of what is true that you're unaware of. Right? You're not going to do more of the things, but you're going to become more of the person. You're going to begin to shift your way of thinking, learn more, become more aware of things and opportunities that you were never aware of. So we have to understand what mindset is before we know how to change it. So, excuse me. Commercial break this Thursday, if y'all think this is good. This Thursday, I'm hosting the Fulfillment Formula Masterclass. How many of you all are really, really ready to live a life of true fulfillment? You're ready to put yourself first. You're ready to walk in your authority, and you just want some steps to get there. I'm hosting a free masterclass this Thursday. The link is pinned below. Click the link and register. It's completely free. So let's get into the first way that we can shift our way of thinking. The first thing is I want you to know just how powerful the connections that you have. So who are you connected to? Right now, what is behind my phone that's sitting in its position is a ring light. And this light is illuminating, but it's only illuminated because it's connected to the electricity in our home. I'm going to say that again. This light, it gives illumination, right? And it makes me look better on camera instead of being so dim. But this light is only able to work because it's connected to the electricity in our household. If the electricity in our household was not on, the light would not work. This is the power of who you're connected to. The people that you're connected to have the power and the ability to influence you. They have the power and the ability to push you or pull you away from your destiny. What you're and who you are connected to has the ability and the strength to add to you or take away from you. So if you're talking about shifting your level of thinking upward and you're hanging and connecting yourself with people who see lack, who think lack, who do not desire to progress, who do not want more while you're wanting more, those people are going to drain you. Right? Make sure you all share this because this is good. I'm going to be done shortly. Right? And if you haven't always, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Right? So who are you connected to? I want you to think about the relationships that you have right now, professionally, personally, intimately. Are these people, think about where you want to go. This is a perspective. Where do you want to go financially? Where do you want your money to be in the next 6 months? Where do you want to be professionally? What do you want to achieve? Are you connected to the people who have the resources that will help you get there? Are you connected to people who will at least push you along the way, who will encourage you instead of discouraging you? Or are you connected to people who don't have a vision themselves? Are you connected to people who are comfortable with where they are and they don't want anything greater? They don't want anything better. If you're talking about changing the way that you think, changing your mindset, you have to be connected to the right people. Have to be connected to the right people. Right? Here's the second thing. Third thing. I don't even know what number I'm on. Y'all forgive me. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Okay? The other thing that I want you to understand is that you must realize that you have power. You have the ability to change and do the work. A lot of times people are waiting for people to pump and pry them. Let me say this. If you're waiting on someone to make you realize that you can, you're limiting yourself. If you're waiting on people to approve you before you move forward, you're limiting yourself. Because what you will accomplish is limited based upon who the person is and what their level of thinking is. So you have to understand that you have power. What is power? I looked up the Hebrew meaning of power, And it means might, strength, and ability. A lot of the times, people are hoping in areas where they should be doing. I want to make more money. I want to do this. I want to do that. So, what are you doing with the ability that you have to make more money? What are you doing with the resources that you already possess to make more money? Well, Dr. JaNee, I don't have no resources. You have a phone in your hand. And even now, learning how to use Chat GPT will change your life. So understanding that you have the power to change your life has the ability to just shift everything for you. And lastly, this is the one of the biggest things on being able to change your mindset is you have to guard your heart. In the book of Proverbs, it tells us to guard our hearts because out of it flows the issues of life. When you look up heart also means your mind. Good evening, good morning, good day, right? Your heart means your mind, your seat of emotions. Things flow from our heart. We carry issues, if you're not careful, from your heart. So you have to protect it. When you guard something, you're protecting it. If you have children, nieces, nephews, if you love kids, you're going to protect the kid. You're going to make sure nobody hurts that kid. You're going to make sure nobody hurts your child, any child that you know, right? You're going to protect them. You are to protect your heart in that same way. What does that look like? Pay attention to who you're allowing to bring you issues. The next thing is quit allowing yourself to be in environments, areas, and situations where you know it's going to deplete you. Guard your heart. Protect your eyes. This is a gateway. Good evening. If you all haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Protect your eyes. This is about you guarding your heart. This is about you having the capacity to shift your mindset. One thing about me is I don't listen to everything and I don't listen to everybody. I don't look at everything because I'm aware of where I want to go. Number one, what's your intention? What do you want to achieve? And everything that you do and everyone that you have conversations with and everything that you communicate has to align with where you want to go. So if you want to be rich, you should not be taking advice. And if you do, you should do the opposite of what someone who has a poor relationship with money does. Or someone who has a poor relationship with money. Your goal needs to be finding experts who have testimonials and success stories and evidence that they are wealthy, that they make good choices with their money. So that they then can show you their roadmap as to how they did it. One of the gentlemen that I follow is, oh gosh, what is his name? Wall Street Trap. And he's really great. I love that he shows a lot of evidence of who he has helped. Right? This increases your surety of you being able to trust them. So one, identify, when you talk about guarding your heart, identify what you want to accomplish this year. And only connecting yourself with those opportunities and things that align with where you want to go. Also, guarding your heart, protecting your ears. Who are you listening to? And if you think about it, your eyes and your ears have access into your heart. What are you listening to? Are you listening to the news all day? Are you following all of the negative news and all of the drama? This you are allowing into your heart when God tells us to guard our hearts. Not being afraid of saying no. Leaving environments and rooms that don't align with where you're going. You have to be so focused on guarding your heart that anything that is out of alignment with where you want to go, you don't even entertain it. And I'm telling you, it raises your mindset. It raises your level of thinking. And it positions you for greater opportunities. So number one, you got to understand what mindset is. Just if you're talking about changing your mindset, you got to understand what it is. Number two, you must realize that you have the power to change your mindset. You have been given that ability. Number three, you have to make sure you're connected to the right people. Are you around people that are draining you, or are you around people that are building you and making you better and making you realize where you're falling short when you need to rise higher? So for those of you all, how many of you all are really, really ready to live a life of true fulfillment? If you are, make sure, and I know all of y'all are, make sure you click the link below and join me for my masterclass this Thursday. Only thing that is going to cost you is the most expensive thing that you have other than money. It is your time, right? Invest your time in becoming a better version of yourself and creating a life of true fulfillment. I appreciate you all for joining me. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that anytime that I'm on, you can join me. You all have a spectacular evening. And remember to know your worth. Good night, y'all. Bye.